Hey Gabby, hopefully you can see me and hear me.
Okay, first off, can we talk about how Aaliyah never wrote any of the content for her music? I didn't know that. Kind of pisses me off. Kind of inspirational. Fun fact. Yeah, my classes are all good. I've got one on the Old Testament, which is really interesting, but I can't sit in that class for like 5 minutes without just playing Austin Crane in my head on loop. And that's pretty awful because then I kind of zone out and I'm like, yeah, that's great. Plus the professor is Southern, so it just all comes full circle. Austin Crane in the South and religion and And then I'm in a like class called Reading Literature, which holy shit, I should have taken last year. I took a class called American Modernists last year. And I like killed it. Whoa, just fell off that class. I was so bad by the end of the semester and way over my head writing essays that were way too hard to be writing. This class is way more elementary and way up my alley. It's basically every poem I've ever wanted to read and every book I've ever wanted to read, and all of them I've already read, but would love to reread. And then I have my acting class, which I'm kind of iffy on. I don't know. Probably gonna stay in it just because it's something to change up my schedule. It doesn't count towards my theater possible major anyway, which I can get back to that in a minute. But I don't know. I'm worried about how much I'm gonna get out of it. I don't really look forward to it. It's the one I look forward to the least. But I'm hoping that once we do more, I'll get more into it. And then I have my film class, and I love it so much. Like, oh my god. It's called Remix Culture, and it's all about like remix videos, remix music, copyright law, YouTube, Tumblr, data, blogging, internet, kids, youth. It's everything I ever wanted to learn about. And because I like it so much, I was sitting there and I was like, people keep talking about their film majors and all these classes they're taking sound so cool and all this film stuff so interesting. I should take another film class. And then I was like, I'm not really liking the theater stuff as much. And I'm really liking the film class. So, I'm thinking about changing my major. So, last night I had my callback, and it went pretty well, I think. It wasn't really that eventful. We all played theater games in a circle, and I was like, I hate theater games. And then I read from Maple and Vine, which I prepared, and I only read a really small portion of it. And they were like, okay, stop. But then they were like, here, read part from Rabbit Hole. So that was cool. And I read a little part of that, and they were like, perfect, yeah, you're good. So, I don't know. Hopefully it worked out. First night out last night. That's all I want to say about that. And so much to do. I make at least 10 to-do lists a day. They include things like read the Bible, read the sonnets, find Creative Commons videos. So I can't really complain. I want to hear more about your auditions because they're probably going to be a lot more interesting than mine, especially that one with like enough rainbow choreography, poetry, because like I said, my acting wasn't exciting, and my acapella ones weren't that exciting either. I sang some nights, as you know. I also rapped the rap that Childish Gambino does on the Adele track for one of the groups. Didn't plan on doing that. And then, as you know, I did a hot knife. I think it was a little too wild and crazy for what I was auditioning for. But, whatever. So it goes. So yeah, that's my first video. It's pretty haphazard, mishmashy. The beginning and the end have no, like, buffer to make them make any sense. But I'm just kind of winging it with this one. I think in the future, I'll try to be funnier, try to actually say things that are interesting and not just stumble upon all my words. But I'm really glad we're doing this finally. I'm so excited about it. Next time I'll bring my A game. maybe I'll make a supplementary video to make up for it. And I can't wait to hear from you. Alright, I miss you. I miss you in camp so much. Alright, bye. Because I was really paranoid about people overhearing me, but as I'm editing it and going through, I sound insane. And that opening clip is from my first video that I made last year that was still under the header of Vlog 1 that I never used.